Hey everyone, Tekk here, along with Nytrok, and welcome back to another Pub Games episode. And this one's gonna be a little different, I guess, huh, Nytrox, than our normal.
A little bit more interesting, hopefully.
Yeah, as you guys can see, and obviously on our screens, is Endless Space. And a couple things we wanted to touch on with our pub game. Some of you may have noticed, maybe 2 or 3 people may have noticed, is that we hadn't been hitting our Thursday deadlines perfectly. We went about 11 weeks in a row, I think, there or something, hitting every Thursday. But then we've kind of fell off, and part of that is we've kind of decided to restructure our pub games agenda going forward, in that it was a little too tough trying to find interesting games that we thought that you guys would find interesting watching us play, whether in co-op or whatever, on a weekly basis. And so we kind of decided to reevaluate it and dial it back a little bit and do things that we find interesting, that we think you guys will find interesting, instead of just putting up throwaway videos on games that, you know, because we have to get an episode out. So I think that...
Yeah, we weren't putting much thought into it after a while with our schedules and everything. It was getting to be a bit ridiculous, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it was getting where we were scrambling to find something interesting, and we would rather not do that. So our idea here going forward is, right now with this particular episode, we are going to start a co-op game of Endless Space, where myself and Nytrox are going to play on a team against a couple of AIs, and just kind of see how long it takes them to kick our arses, I guess. But we're going to give it an attempt. And we're not guaranteeing that we're going to play a full series, so we'll go ahead and put that out there now. We just are going to kind of see how it goes. And the other part of it is we are going to play a couple episodes, and as long as you guys like it, please be sure to thumb up and give likes and leave your comments saying that you're enjoying it and whatever, and so that kind of lets us know to keep going with it. But there may be interruptions from time to time, because if some other game pops up that we decide we want to do a pub games episode on, this series may go on hold for a week, or maybe even 2 weeks, until we can get back to it, because we have other things that popped up. So we just kind of want to make that really clear, that this isn't going to be a, you know, a 2 episodes a week LP type thing going on. So want to throw that out there. Did that cover it?
Yeah,
I think
you've played this game on your channel before, haven't you?
Yes, I did. I did one series, a complete series, which was about 16, 17 episodes, I think. I did another series while it was an alpha, but that series got canned early because when they released it, it made my old saves invalid.
Right.
So, but yeah, I've played it, and I haven't played it now, though, in a month or so, so this will be a little bit of a challenge for me to get up to speed, because I wasn't fully up to speed before, as some of my subscribers may tell you. But,
This is going to be a real challenge for me then, because I haven't been up to speed this game at all.
Yeah, the trickiest thing about this game that I find, and I'm sure some of you guys watching the video can comment on, is I really love Endless Space. The aesthetic of it, the graphic design, everything is awesome. I mean, it really is kind of taken Master of Orion type gameplay and updated it. And the thing that I find interesting about this game, though, is it's definitely can be pretty challenging if you don't... You kind of have to get moving pretty quick in this game. You can't sit around and goof off for 20 turns, or you're just going to get annihilated, is one thing I learned. And the other thing I learned...
Right.
Yeah, and the other thing I learned is just learning the technologies tree is just... It can be tough. It can be definitely overwhelming at first.
Yeah. It's going to be an interesting challenge, because if we're playing multiplayer, I think... we put like a little bit of a what was it? There's going to be a timer for our that, like, we can't just take our times every turn, right? Is that what we tried last time?
Right.
Like there's a time restriction.
Yeah, which we'll loosen that up some on this series.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, we'll loosen that up some on this series, though, because it's, you know, we're not in a hurry. You know, before we were going to try to do this and do it quickly in a few episodes, and so we were being pretty stringent on that. But anyway, we just, we just kind of wanted to cover all that as far as the pub games goes going forward, and Endless Space, this series, and everything else. And again, if you guys enjoy this, let us know. We're going to go ahead and cut this right here, right now, and we'll be back in just a second once we're in the setup. So we'll kind of go through our setup, what we're gonna play, who we're playing against, and kind of get into the action here, so you can stop staring at this beautiful menu screen. So
it's awesome.
Yeah,
I stare at this all day.
It's like an awesome. If they would just take the name and the buttons off there and make that like a screensaver, it's awesome.
But, I know. That's a good point.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to go ahead and cut it here, and we will see you guys here in just a second. All right, hey everyone, we're back here, and we're on the kind of the multiplayer lobby here with all our settings, and we'll just do a quick, brief layout of our settings here. As you can see, we're going to play with 2 AIs there in the middle, and just to cover real quick, we're playing a small size galaxy, disc 4 layout, all that kind of stuff you can see on the screen here. And what are we playing as here in Nytrox? You're playing as the
Hiss Show.
Hiss
However you
Show.
say that, I don't know, but the Hiss Show. That's a cool name.
Yeah, and I'm
Hiss Show. Well,
yeah.
From what I'm seeing here, they I mean, I don't know too much about it. I don't think I've played as them before, but most of their bonuses seem to tend towards war. You know, they get huge bonuses in war, but I'm going to be getting a disadvantage with the Space Cadets trait. I get a minus 20%, basically minus 20% science per system. What are you playing as?
Yeah, I'm going to be playing as the Pilgrims here, and the Pilgrims are kind of a good race as far as, what you can tell by their name, I guess, makes it obvious. But they get some bonuses early on to make it easier for colonizing. So you kind of like, for instance, they start off with colonized tundra right from the start. And then also they have the optimistic trait, which is a big one because that gives you a plus 20 approval per system. So it makes it easier for you to colonize slightly questionable planets and everybody be happy about it. And they got other bonuses, you know, for various research and diplomatic and stuff like that. Their penalty is the wasted space, which is minus 20% capacity on ships. And so that kind of makes it harder to outfit ships maybe as good as some other races. So we're kind of attacking this from the angle, if you can tell here, is that Nytrox is kind of going with a little bit more militaristic type guys, and I'm going a little more with the research expansion guys. And so we're kind of hoping that maybe we can, you know, offset each other, you know, maybe situations where, you know, he kills some guys and maybe I colonize a planet there so they can't get back in, or something to that effect. We'll see how it all works.
Yeah. You guys are a little bit better with science as well.
Right. So we'll see how that goes.
This is the dunce race that I'm playing.
And we're going to play on normal difficulty. Yeah. Well, we're going to play on normal difficulty and see how it goes. I mean, you know, one thing about this game is neither one of us have played it recently, so there's every possibility we could get in here and really screw this up pretty quickly, but we'll see how it goes. And we do, just for your knowledge, we have set a turn timer of 10 minutes, and the reasoning for that is we think we should be faster than 10 minutes all the time, and hopefully get through turns at a decent clip. But we have the 10-minute timer on there just in case, just in case one of us goes into some serious analysis paralysis issues. There'll be that 10-minute timer there to stop us from it getting too ridiculous. So that's our...
Yeah, it's kind of a safeguard.
Right, it's a safeguard so that we don't do a 20-minute episode with only 2 turns. I guess.
Exactly.
Well, I guess that could still happen technically, but yeah. All right.
That will happen if we use it to its fullest.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
There won't be a 20-minute episode with 1 turn. So put it that way. There'll be at least 2.
We're protected against that. We're good.
So we'll give this a whirl and see how it goes.
So do you have to? Are you?
I hit ready.
Oh, I can kick you. Okay, never mind.
Kick me? What the heck?
No, I was looking at the X. I thought it was like you weren't ready, and it's just like kick player from game. be a kind of a bad video if we did that.
Is it going to show us intro videos, or does it skip that for multiplayer? I can't remember.
I don't know. Well, I hope it does. Tell you, the art style in this game is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
No, it just skips.
Yeah, it skips them. It only shows it to him on single player. Alright, let's take a look here. I'm on Lupus, is the name of my starting planet.
It's not Lupus. That was a House reference if you didn't get that.
Did you get the Lights of Polaris little thing that came up at the beginning there? Do you have that?
The Lights of... Was that a... Oh, yeah, I got this.
Yeah,
What is this?
It says there's a strange sickness in the galaxy.
Like I can either disable, dismiss... What does that mean?
I'm just going to dismiss it for
Disable interest... No. Just dismiss it, and then it just... We'll play that, whatever it is. Got a couple... Some heroes available, but... Yeah, how much money did you start out with? Just out of curiosity.
10.
Okay, I got the same. So we can't hire any heroes, unfortunately.
Alright, I'm picking... It looks like the system I started on. I have a medium jungle planet. And none of the others are colonizable because they're Arctic planets. I'm going to pick my exploitation.
Tekk, you know what these... Are you seeing, like... There's this little star banner on each of the stars that you can move to. What does that mean? I didn't see that last time.
If you hover over them, it just gives you a little description of the system type.
No, but I mean, there's like a little. So that's all that is. That's all that star banner thing is.
You know, I'm not sure. Yeah, I haven't played the game in a few months, so I mean, they've added a few things since I've played it last. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean,
maybe it's just to make it easier to see the stars. Maybe. Okay, so I got one scout ship, and I'm going to go ahead and explore that area.
Yeah, I got to get used to the names, because I play with different races. The names of the ships. Truth Seeker. I guess that's the scout ship.
Yeah. I'm going to do a little bit of research here. Really not sure. I'm gonna try, I think I'm gonna go with N-wave fusion plants for now. You can choose all your research in advance if you want to, if you just hold shift.
Yeah. I'm just sending my 2 ships first. I'll do research next. I think with my first research, I usually go on the bottom trees and try to start unlocking. That's usually where I go first to start unlocking, being able to colonize different types of planets. But
yeah, well, I guess you're gonna want to do that since that's your race specialty there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with arid. Colonize arid first.
Okay. I'll start xenobotany, then I'll do N-wave fusion, and I'll start doing some research up the military tree. You know what? I'm just gonna research all the, the first basic technologies. Then I'll go from there.
Yeah, that's usually the strategy I've learned on this game. Is that first inner circle. You pretty much research all of those, and then like when you get to the second tier, you start, kind of specializing a little more, so to speak.
Right.
I'm gonna do the N-wave fusion plants on the right there, because that gives you technology or production bonuses, and also reveals titanium 70, which is a big one. So I'm gonna do that second, and then the xenobiology.
Yeah, you can build some. You can build some of the better weapons if you have that titanium, right?
Yeah, the titanium 70 lets you kind of get into the higher grade ships and stuff. So I think that's about all we can do this turn is just do our researching and.
Well,
oh, there's heroes to
since
hire.
I'm playing the dunce. Since I'm playing the dunce race, I'm going to go ahead and do a planetary exploitation on exoscience on my home planet. I think that'll be a good one.
Yeah, I picked the green exploitation, the evolved soils. I usually always pick that one.
Growth?
Yeah, because it gets your population going, and right now I'm at 3 of 6 on the population, so yeah.
I think that's pretty much all I can do for this turn, so I'm gonna end my turn now.
Yeah, I think that's all we can really do is do the research, get our ships moving, do the exploitation. We don't have enough money for the other thing, so I just hit intern.
Yeah, these next turns should go a little bit faster than that, because oh, you can execute all planned moves of your fleets. That's awesome. Exploration event.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Oh, so I just got a bonus of +10 science.
Yeah, they added that with one of the patches.
I think that's +10
these well, these are those events I was telling you about that they added, because originally the game didn't have these, but now it's like pretty much every planet you come to that you're the first one there, there'll be some sort of an event, and sometimes it'll be a bonus, or sometimes it'll just be nothing.
Right.
Like mine says, I got to a planet, and mine just says, mine says that this discovery will have no effect as you have no hero in your fleet. So I would have got some kind of a hero bonus, but since I don't have a hero yet, I didn't get shit. So that sucks.
I can't afford one right now.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, it's a little vague for my liking. It just says, I think it just says it says +10 science, and that symbol means science. So,
right.
But like, I don't understand. Does that mean for the rest of the game I get +10 science? Is it for a limited time? It doesn't say any of that, so it tells you a little bit of, it's got a bit of flavor text up there, but it's a little bit vague for my liking. Whatever, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Anything interesting here I can colonize? No, nothing yet. See, that's why I think it's good to research at least those bottom 2 texts, because it kind of expands what planets you can colonize early on.
Yeah.
They're easy text to get.
Well, which ones? I'm sorry. Say that again.
Yeah. Like if you go in your tech tree, you see xenobotany and arid epigenetics. Epigenetics, sorry.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Those at least give you.
Yeah.
Let you colonize some of the planets.
Yes. Yeah. See, I started with
planets.
Xenobotany for the tundra ones. I started with that as the pilgrims, and yeah, the arid epigenetics or whatever. That one was the first one I picked, and then and then I picked in-way fusion plants right above it next, and then I picked xenobiology.
So later on, it doesn't really matter right now, but later on down the line, we might want to kind of differentiate our research from each other, so when we do, we can end up trading once we run into each other, like we
right, once we figure
I
out
still have to find you
yeah.
in order to initiate trade and stuff.
Yeah. Alright, well I still don't have enough for that. My research isn't done. I've picked another place for my ship to go, so I'm ending turn.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, and one note too for the viewers to be aware of on our settings is we turned pirates off. We figured we had enough to worry about with the AIs, and the pirates are just annoying, so we actually turned them off. So I know some of you purists may be saying, "No pirates! What the hell?" Boy, I've just found 2 systems, and Neither one of them. I'm not finding any planets that are colonizable yet.
Yeah, I'm having the same ill luck there. I'm almost considering sending out my colony ship to trade, but I don't know.
Well,
No, sorry, not to trade. Send my colony ship out to frickin' explore.
I am. I just sent mine just discovered a system and it got a +3 experience bonus on it, which is useless because once I colonize, it's gone. So, so that didn't help out.
That's too bad.
Oh, look at this one. Now, see, I have an event on my other guy, which it actually gives me choices. It says.
What are the choices?
I have option 1, option 2, and option 3. Option 1 is a hero one, so it doesn't do anything. Option 2 is +15 science or whatever, and option 3 is +30 dust. So I can get whichever one. Some of these are simply strokes of luck, either good or bad, and while others are complex situations that require decisions. Okay, so I'm just going to take the money, I think, for right now. Because 30 money is useful for me right this minute. If that's how that works. Let me take a look at this system.
30 money, you could hire a hero if you want.
Yeah, I didn't get it right away though, so maybe it's next turn. I don't know. See, I can't.
Probably.
I can't.
I'm starting construction on another scout ship so I can get this exploration done here.
Yeah, I actually started a defender ship.
Yeah. Oh.
Just to have one, and I'll probably start sending him around. My scout ship, man, there was no planets colonizable on the first 3 systems I've discovered. I mean, they're all like, one system is all lava planets. Another system is like all gas planets, gas methane planets. Man, I'm not finding anything that's decent. It's awful. Okay.
Yeah, I think there's some that I'm gonna have to finish that colonization research to do here. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I think that's it for now. Yeah, I'll get some scouts going because I got a lot to explore here.
Okay, I got the money. Done? I ended turn. I got the money after the intern. So okay.
Okay.
And it's saying exploration event summary +30 dust. Okay.
Right. Look at that scout coming. Oh, 4 turns. Come on.
This is
you
gonna
can rush buy stuff, but you don't. But I don't have enough money to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna hire a hero real quick, since I have the money for it.
I'm gonna do the same. Try go for a very administrative hero, but
one of my heroes, his name is it's B, and then his last name or whatever I guess is Unfettered.
Be Unfettered?
Yeah, Be Unfettered. This is the guy's name.
That's awesome.
He's an administrator and a pilot. And then I have a chick, and her first name is a question mark. She doesn't have an initial.
What?
Her name is just Tethys.
I guess she doesn't remember.
Yeah. And she's an adventurer commander and then a commander pilot. So I guess I'm gonna pick B Unfettered because he's the only administrator, and I want an administrator type guy for my home system. I don't want these guys.
I like having the an early hero that, like, I've got one guy that's an administrator, but his other ability is pilot, so he could be either or. I'd rather have like one that has like 2 different administrative skills.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Rather than having that split.
I'm the same way. My guy's an administrator / pilot, but I'm gonna take him anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. I'm a little poorer than you, so I'll hold off on that for now.
I'm taking him and I'm assigning him to my main system.
Okay, so I finally found a colonizable planet here.
Oh, I'm hoping I do on the next turn. I've had terrible luck so far.
Knowing my luck, I'm gonna get to this planet with my colony ship, and there's an event there that's gonna destroy it. just right after I found a colonizable planet.
What is this? Okay, well, I'm getting ready to get arid, but I don't think any of these are arid even. Does barren count as arid, or are they separate? No, I think that's separate.
No, let me check. No, barrens are different. Yeah, I think barren is harder to colonize.
There's a tiny arid on one of the systems. Man,
yeah,
I'm in a bad spot. I hope these next two come up with something. We'll see.
Just out of curiosity, where are you in the galaxy?
If I zoom out and you see the big bluish cloud amoeba looking thing that we're in, I'm towards the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm like on the bottom.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm right at the top, so I guess I'm going to have to head in that direction.
Okay, and so that means the AIs are left and right,
Yeah.
probably. So, alright.
Yeah. They're probably going to want to kill us as soon as they find us, so...
I just ended turn.
Just our luck, they're going to be the hostile and freaking hate us right off the bat.
It'll be interesting to see what races we got, too. If they're, the mean ones.
It's good to have a little bit of variety, I'd say. Oh, another event.
I got a +5 money, +5 dust event.
I got that same bonus that you got. I got +3 experience for my colony ship.
Nice. That's not too helpful.
Does that mean my colonists are going to be more experienced when they get there?
I think that's pushing it. I found a system with a small tundra, but I don't know if that's even worth it. I mean, its numbers are like 2301. I mean, that's not even...
2301? Huh?
The four, like, the stat numbers.
Oh, okay.
And I've
Talking
already...
about a planet with that?
I've already ran into a worm...
Oh, no, sorry. You're talking about the agriculture and industry
right.
stuff, right?
Yeah, the four numbers up above it. It's like...
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 2301, which, I mean, that's not even hardly worth colonizing when the numbers are all that low. I've already hit...
Usually...
Moving to the north towards you, I've already hit wormhole lanes. So I'm blocked in.
Wormhole... Which one was the frickin' wormhole? I think it's applied Casimir effect.
Yeah, unless they've changed it. Yeah, it's down at the bottom. Unlock space travel via wormholes. Yep. It's on the bottom there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, I'm right now I'm looking, unless I got my colony ship going to a planet right now, unless that branches off, I'm going to be boxed in. So with 7 systems. So we'll see after this turn. I'm ending turn. I may be boxed in here.
Yeah.
I'll know in just a second. Which, if that's the case, that means if we both are to figure out that we're boxed in, we may have to then try to streamline towards. Yeah, they just got to the other planet, and it's 2 wormhole lanes going off of it. So I'm pretty much done until I can travel wormhole lanes.
Okay, well I've still got quite a bit to explore myself. I found myself an event. I get +40 science for my empire for 5 turns. Okay, that was a bit more descriptive.
Nice.
So now I'm thinking that event that I found earlier, that was just a permanent +10 science, which that's awesome because I'm probably wrong on that, but that'd be awesome because I naturally have a -20 science for this race.
Yeah, I just got a +5 science on one. Let's see.
And it didn't tell you much else, right?
Nah, I just said 5. That's it.
Yeah, I have to assume that just gives you a permanent +5% science.
Oh, well, I guess we can do one more turn here, and then we probably need to wrap it up.
Yeah, it was a good intro episode.
Well, we were able to show here. Everybody can see our general setup, and
Yeah,
what we're staring at. But I am definitely. Well, no, wait a minute. I have one more system to look at. Hold on. I may not be boxed in, actually. I may have said that wrong. I wasn't paying attention.
I just found some. I've just found some titanium 70. And I think. Oh, I researched N-wave fusion. That's why. Ooh, and I can colonize this planet here. Time to build more colony ships, that's for sure. Or nest ships, whatever they want to call them.
I think I'm going to colonize. I really only have one choice right this second. And it's a tiny arid. But it does have, you know, it's a 2135, and it has a +10 approval rating of metallic waters. And it also has a +1 on production for every population. So I could almost use it as a little mini ship factory planet or something. So I think I'm going to send my colony ship towards it. It's going to take them a little while to get over
now that
there.
Now that I have a little bit more money, I'm going to go ahead and hire this administrative hero. Because I can use it, even though I wish he was like... I wish he wasn't like a jack of all trades, but I'm going to use him anyway.
Yeah. Man, I really don't have anything else to do on my main planet now. Except I guess I can just start building ships, but, I mean...
Right.
I mean, I guess I should go and start building another missionary ship for whenever I'm able to colonize some of these other planets.
Missionary? Oh, is that what they call...
Yeah, the colonized ones.
Mine's called like a nest ship or something.
Yeah, no, it's called a missionary ship. Let me get down.
Yeah.
Let's do one more turn here and see if I can get down to this. There was one planet towards the bottom that I haven't gone to, one system, but I don't think it's going to actually lead to anything. I need one more turn to get to it after this one. I need one more turn. So let's do one more turn just to see if I'm truly boxed in, I guess.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on a second. How do I get it so I just built a scout ship.
Oh,
right.
Click on the system, and then on the bottom right there, you'll see the ship, and you have to hit, I think it's create to create a fleet, and then that will drop it outside the planet.
I think I was looking for the launch fleet button, you know.
Yeah, no, it's create.
Launch it from your planet into space.
Yeah.
Okay, there's my scout. And I can send it out to these other planets now.
Right, then you just click on the little ship and send it, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, I was just... haven't played this game in a little while, but...
Yeah, I haven't touched it in like a month or two.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of learning as we go as well.
Yeah, but it's not that hard to pick up again. You know, if you haven't played it for a while, it's not that hard.
Okay, I got to that other system and it was a dead end. So I am... Ooh, it has a large tundra. That may actually be a little better than the other one planet I was looking at. I don't know. I'll let any subscribers that watch this, they can tell me which planet to colonize. Should I colonize Centaurus 1? Or should I colonize Nahal 3? Which one? I don't think I want to colonize this other one, so anyway. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop it there.
Can we do one more turn?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Hold on, one more turn on my side because I'm about to reach the last planet on my exploration list here. So let's just quickly do that. Just one more turn.
Hey, I got some achievement.
Isn't that what they say for civilization? Just one more turn. Just one more turn, Tech.
Titanium 70 has been identified. Oh, because I finished my research. Okay.
I've got a choice to make here. Option 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
As familiar, blah, 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 blah. Let's see what the bonuses are. I'm not going to read that. Plus 15 science or plus 30. It could be that plus 15 science is just kind of that, you know, just that boost to whatever research you're doing. Who knows? I'm going to take the gold. I mean, the dust.
Yeah, early on the dust definitely helps. I mean, maybe that's not thinking long term, but it definitely helps short term.
Exactly.
But all
Yeah,
right,
I think that science that we yeah that science stuff that we found just gives you a boost to your current research, but
right.
I could be wrong.
I think you're right on that. But let's go ahead and wrap it up
Yeah.
there. I think that's a good ending point. Everybody got to see the beginning and the setup of the galaxy, and everybody has kind of got to watch us set up our initial foothold. So we will go ahead and drop it here, and then of course, if all of you guys enjoyed this, watching us fumble through this game, be sure to like the videos, check them out on both our channels, leave your comments, and all that kind of stuff. And we will be back with another episode, hopefully very soon. So I guess that's it.
Okay, see you later.